This 5-year-old girl vanished from her home in Tennessee. It's been 3 years and no one knows where she is. This is the story of Summer Wells. I do need to give a quick trigger warning that this video involves a minor, and a quick disclaimer that I'm just a girl, I'm not a lawyer, and all this information is publicly available. Also, this is an active and ongoing investigation, so all this information is alleged. Summer Moon Utah Wells was born in 2016, the only daughter to a family with 3 older brothers. She lived with her parents, Don Wells and Candace Bly, in a home on Ben Hill Road in Rogersville, Tennessee. Don, her father, described their family as having strong Christian beliefs, while her mother, Candace, was the adult at home the afternoon that Summer went missing. Summer's 3 older brothers were all between the ages of about 7 and 12 when Summer disappeared. They were described as quiet boys that mostly kept to themselves, and they are considered important witnesses since they were home the day that Summer disappeared. Summer was described as a bright, energetic little girl who loved being outdoors. She spent most of her days barefoot in their backyard. She loved going to church and she loved playing with her older brothers. At just 5 years old, she should have been safe in her own home. On June 15th, 2021, Summer's mother and grandmother spent the day running errands. According to reports, they visited a smoke shop and a Walgreens pharmacy, picking up a prescription, and then returned home that afternoon. Summer's mother said that after they got back, Summer went downstairs to play, but within minutes she was gone. Around 6:30 p.m., a 911 call was placed reporting Summer was missing. A statewide endangered child alert was issued that same night and was later upgraded to an Amber Alert the next morning. The whole entire community was involved in the search. The Tennessee Bureau of Investigation, the Hawkins County Sheriff's Office, the FBI, K-9 teams, dive teams, and volunteer searchers flooded the area. Everyone was trying to find Summer. The terrain around the family's home was wooded, steep, and difficult to navigate for searchers, but despite the difficulties, everyone's goal was still to find Summer, so it didn't really matter what the conditions were, everyone was searching. For days, hundreds of people searched the mountains, fields, creeks, outbuildings, and every inch of the Wells property, but no one saw any signs or traces of Summer. Investigators also released information about a potential vehicle involved, which was a red or maroon Toyota Tacoma that was seen around the area the time that Summer disappeared. Tons of tips came in, but nothing led to any definitive evidence. But again, despite this enormous search, no trace of Summer was found. No clothing, no belongings, no toys, and not even a scent trail strong enough that dogs could search for her. And over time, the investigation faced intense public attention, rumors, and speculation. But the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation has repeatedly stated the same thing. Quote, there is not enough evidence to determine what happened, end quote. They can't definitively say if Summer walked alone by herself into the woods, if someone came and picked her up, or if she suffered from an accident and just has never been found. They've ruled out nothing. Unfortunately for the family, following Summer's disappearance, all 3 of her older brothers were removed from the home by the Department of Child Services. Those specific details of that situation have never been released. Every year, law enforcement has renewed its call for tips or leads or anything involving this investigation. On the 3-year anniversary, they released an age progression image of what Summer would look like now. They hope that someone somewhere recognizes her. Summer Wells was just 5 years old. She had a childhood and a whole life ahead of her. A life filled with moments of laughter and love that she may never get to experience if we don't find her. If you know any information, please reach out to the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation, no matter how small. That is everything I have on this case. I would love to hear your thoughts and theories in the comments. Where do you think Summer went? Do you think she walked into the woods by herself? Do you think someone came and took her from her yard? Do you think she's still alive today? Let me know. I post true crime videos, so if you like this type of content, follow so you don't miss my next video, and please stay safe out there because you never know what's right around the corner.